Imagine waking up to a perfect morning. Sunshine, good coffee, a sense of peace. The world feels safe, your routine comforting, and you're ready to take on the day. Then suddenly, your world is shattered in an instant. You scroll through your phone and see your own face in a news article. Unexpected, jarring, impossible to ignore. The headline is sensational, twisted, and exposes your most private struggle for the world to see. It's not just embarrassment, it's a violation, a deep wound that cuts through your sense of security. Your personal pain is now public entertainment, consumed and discarded by strangers who don't know you. For you, this isn't just a story. It's your life, your vulnerability, now sold as clickbait for the masses. The shock is overwhelming, quickly replaced by dread and confusion. You question everything. How did this happen? Who betrayed you? What comes next? Your story is twisted, framed to provoke judgment and gossip. You're powerless as your private life is dissected for the world to see, your trust broken. The person you were, safe and in control, feels lost, replaced by fear and uncertainty. Your privacy has been stolen and sold, your secrets no longer your own. It feels like the walls of your home have vanished, leaving you exposed and defenseless. The pain is deep, a betrayal that changes your sense of safety forever. Your world is upside down, the ground gone from beneath your feet. You're in free fall, with no idea where you'll land. This is the moment everything changes. A new reality begins. Trust isn't given lightly. It's something that grows slowly, built on countless small acts of honesty and care. It's earned through vulnerability and shared moments, through laughter and tears exchanged in quiet corners. You let someone into your inner circle, believing they'll guard your secret as their own, holding it close to their heart. The story you shared was never meant for public eyes. It was your raw, unfiltered truth, entrusted in a moment of courage. Sharing it took courage. It was an act of faith in another person, a leap into the unknown. You believed your pain was safe, protected by an unspoken contract of trust, a silent promise. That bond is sacred, the foundation of real connection, the glue that holds friendships together. When you share your secret, you hand over a piece of your identity, trusting it will be cherished. You trust them not to break it, not to exploit it, believing your vulnerability is safe. The intimacy of that moment strengthens your belief in their goodness, deepening your bond. You never imagined your trust could become a weapon against you, but sometimes it does. You see them as your ally, your protector, never suspecting the possibility of betrayal. The thought of betrayal is unthinkable until it happens, shattering the world you built together. It's a devastating breach, waiting in the shadows, ready to unravel everything. And when it strikes, it destroys everything you believed about trust, leaving only heartbreak behind. Discovery is brutal. You're suddenly the unwilling star of a public drama, your private world shattered in an instant. You see the headline, hoping it's a mistake, but the details are unmistakably yours. The words sting, and your heart sinks. The shock is paralyzing. Your private pain is now clickbait, shared and dissected by strangers. Words you shared in confidence are twisted for profit, your vulnerability turned into a headline. The pain of betrayal is sharp. How could someone you trusted do this? The ache is overwhelming. Anger follows, then a sense of utter powerlessness. You want to fight back, but the story is out of your hands. The story is now a permanent digital record, accessible to anyone, anywhere, at any time. Your family, colleagues, and strangers all see it. The ripple effect is immediate and relentless. Your narrative is hijacked by people who don't know or care about you, but are eager to share and judge. They care only about clicks and ad revenue, not the real person behind the story. The sanctity of your private life is gone. The damage feels permanent, echoing in every corner of your life. You're left exposed, your story no longer your own. The sense of loss is profound. The betrayal is public, the consequences lasting. You carry the weight everywhere you go. You can't escape the reality that your pain is now a spectacle, replayed endlessly for others' entertainment. The world moves on, but but you're left with the scars, trying to piece together what's left of your privacy. This is the cost of broken trust in the digital age, a private pain made public with no way to turn back. Once your story hits the internet, it spreads uncontrollably, faster than you can imagine. Your pain becomes a trending topic, dissected by millions of strangers who know nothing about you. The comments are cruel, each one another wound, piling on until it's hard to breathe. Your phone buzzes with notifications. Most are negative, few are kind, and the noise never stops. Headlines multiply, memes appear, podcasts discuss your life as if you're just a story, not a person. The betrayal is magnified by the online mob, their judgment echoing everywhere you look. It's not just one person who hurt you. It feels like the whole world is watching, judging, and talking. Your humiliation is now a public spectacle, impossible to escape. You feel isolated, paranoid, exposed everywhere you go, as if everyone knows. The emotional toll is devastating. Sleepless nights, anxiety, shame, and a sense of being utterly alone. You relive your trauma with every new share and comment, unable to escape the cycle. The person who sold your story is gone, but you pay the price, left with the aftermath. You're left to pick up the pieces in the harsh public spotlight, trying to rebuild what was shattered. The internet never forgets, and neither will you. The scars remain, long after the headlines fade. Eventually, you confront the person who betrayed you. The air is thick with tension, and you brace yourself for the truth. You want answers, maybe even an apology, something to make sense of the pain. Instead, you get excuses. I didn't think it'd be a big deal, or worse, you shouldn't have told me. The words sting. They blame you, dodge responsibility, and justify their actions, making you question your own judgment. Sometimes they claim they needed the money, as if your pain had a price tag, as if trust could be bought and sold. Their excuses only deepen the hurt, leaving you feeling isolated and misunderstood. Trust is reduced to a transaction, your dignity sold for profit, and the relationship forever changed. No apology can undo the damage. The wound lingers, a silent ache that refuses to fade. The person you trusted is gone, replaced by a stranger. The bond you once shared is now just a memory. The scar of betrayal remains, a permanent reminder of their choice and of your strength to move forward. This isn't just about one betrayal. It's a system that profits from pain, feeding on our most vulnerable moments. The media thrives on scandal, turning private lives into public content and making headlines out of heartbreak. Your suffering becomes their product, your tears their currency, traded for attention and profit. Tabloids and websites pay for secrets, encouraging betrayal and rewarding those who break trust. Social media amplifies the spectacle, pushing your story to millions, making it impossible to hide. Algorithms reward outrage, ensuring maximum exposure and keeping the cycle alive. Privacy becomes an illusion, boundaries erased, and the world feels smaller and more invasive. The real cost is trust, eroded by a culture that treats lives as commodities, leaving us wary and isolated. We become more guarded, more suspicious, afraid to be vulnerable, and hesitant to connect. The damage isn't just personal, it's societal, slowly unraveling the fabric that holds us together. When trust is broken for profit, everyone loses, and the wounds linger long after the headlines fade. The price of clicks and controversy is the slow decay of our connections, the loss of what makes us human. In this world, nothing is sacred, and that's the true tragedy we all share. When the headlines fade, you're left with the aftermath. The scars of betrayal run deep, changing how you see the world. You build walls, guarding what's left of your private self. Trusting others becomes a struggle, every relationship shadowed by suspicion. The memory of your secret twisted for profit never leaves you. This is the long-term cost, a permanent wound to your ability to trust. Trust is priceless, the glue that holds us together. Once broken, it's nearly impossible to repair. The betrayer may gain money, but loses integrity and your friendship. You're left to heal a wound you didn't cause, Let this be a warning. Protect your trust fiercely. In a world that rewards exposure, your story is precious. True wealth lies in loyalty and trust. Guard them well.